reps for Deshaun Page this past week. I guess, what are you seeing from him maybe in his first few weeks of the season? The progression you've kind of been looking for him, and what role or increased role you think he could have, as the season goes on?
We'd like him to play more and more. I think he's kind of emerging. He's doing some things better and better, and the more depth we get, the fresher we can play too.
Steve?
Coach, it appeared for 3 quarters the defense was absolutely lights out, and maybe gassed out a little bit there in the 4th quarter. What do you kind of attribute that to? Is it lack of continuity on offense? Is it a rotation thing? Is it about building depth? What would you kind of assess that to be?
No, I thought all 3 sides, buckled at key times, and I think that, I just think that, and the other guy has something to do with it too, because, LSU's a good team and has good players, and were certainly highly decorated when they came out of high school, and most of them I think have improved. So there is that, but I think that, the biggest thing is we just have to stay focused and do our jobs for longer. We've got to play harder longer, and we didn't, and then plus they're a tough group anyway, so that presents its own challenges. But it was certainly there for us because we did things on all 3 sides of the ball that lost the game, and we did things on all 3 sides of the ball that could have won it too.
With Xavier and Austin both, back there returning punts, I guess, are there specific roles that they're going to have of when, one guy is in, and do you anticipate that, staying the same moving forward?
Xavion's getting better and better. He's just a freshman, so we've quickly worked with him to teach him to be a punt returner, and I think he certainly looked good. This was about as good a punt return debut as I've seen a guy have, and so now I think he's going to be returning more punts, and that role could definitely grow.
Jack?
Coach, how would you assess where your offensive line's at right now?
The first 2 weeks I thought they played real well. I did not think they played together particularly well this last week.
John?
Do you look at Saturday as a learning experience at all for, coaching staff or any of your guys? And what kind of do you think y'all can learn the most from that game and apply it moving forward?
They're all learning experiences, and then I think, consistency is easy to talk about, but you do everything sore and fatigued in football, and then all of a sudden you're tested, and I think that we just have to take that step. We have to be able to, do it harder, longer.
Anything else? Steve?
Obviously, the end result is to win the game this Saturday, but what are you looking for maybe perhaps from the team to feel like they've taken the next step?
Well, we got to play well the entire time. Anytime you have a play, you need to play well, and it doesn't matter, what the situation is, what the score is, and you can't sit there and pay attention to what happened in the past or any scenarios or judgments. I think we waste too much time making judgments on situations of the game or something that happened in the previous play, and that's reckless and counterproductive, and I know it hurt us on Saturday.